Social Media University.
So the things that you're mentioning right now, where I am at, like I need to expand my team. So I think it's a big mental block for me and a big fear. Like, how did you go about finding the right people?
Man, I've spent so much time working with the wrong people that you can almost know instantly if you're going to work with the right person.
Okay.
So, being just on like a quick call with someone and just having like an open chat and not trying to interrogate them, so to speak. And within the first few minutes, whether they're going to be a good fit for your team, are they going to be someone that's going to work out for you? And ultimately just, going through Fiverr, going through Upwork, people per hour, going through all these websites and really just sifting through them. There's obviously a lot of good people
Yeah.
and a lot of not so good people. So you just really have to find the ones that you gel with, that you connect with, and just keep going, man. Because like when I first started, I was always looking at, I want the cheapest, I want the the ones that are going to cost me nothing, no overhead, because I want to pay $1 an hour, but I want the best results. I want what I want. So for me, that was my biggest problem, was I wasn't willing to pay for the results that I was wanting. Now, obviously, fast forward a few years, and whether I can afford it or not, if that person to me has the value that I believe they can provide to my team, then man, I'm going all in. It's like, all right, it might be an extra $10, $20 an hour, but do you present or do you show me something that is so like integral to what I need that I just can't say no? Or if I do say no, well, then I'm losing my own time. So do I value my time? So then it just comes down to just going through each person. And I mean, now I've just got someone that does the interviews for me, and she's great. I just give her an SOP and I say, look, that you've done it. She's done enough interviews with me now, but I just say, these are the formats to follow. These are the questions to ask. How do they answer it? How do you feel when you speak to them? Do they give you good vibes? So on and so forth. So that streamlines it. But yeah, man, it's definitely a daunting task for
Yeah,
sure.
no kidding. And that's the point where I'm at right now. So I appreciate you dropping all that wisdom on me. And so in addition to that, with 30 people, like what are the skill sets? You touched on it briefly, but I would love to hear a little more in depth of like what are the roles of everyone on the team?
Yeah, so because with what I do, for those that don't know, there's a lot of automation opportunities out there in the world at the moment. Shopify, Amazon, pretty much anything you can think of that can be automated, that can make passive income. That's essentially what this is. So I create top 10 interesting facts, things you didn't know about, particular topics, subjects, etc. And the idea is you creating something that is enticing, exciting, engaging. Therefore, people watch. Obviously, they get shown ads, and those ads are what pay ultimately at the end of the month. So to answer your question, because there are so many parts of the video creation aspect, I'm looking at someone to go and find me a topic or a title or something that's trending or going viral. So I've always got someone that's scraping and watching news websites and always consistently looking at the newest articles, what's currently trending in the celebrity world, the sports world, the entrepreneurship world. And they then formulate a topic, a title that is engaging, that's relatively ethically clickbaitable, and something too that is enticing. It needs to be, enticing to the viewer. So then that gets sent to the script writer, which then writes the scripts, which is obviously, essentially storytelling at the end of the day. So you're beginning, your middle, and your ending, and really trying to make something so it's not just number one, number two, number three. It's really making it ebbs and flows. So it's got this rhythm to it. And one thing I think a lot of people don't think about, especially in my space, is they're not thinking of the psychology behind the viewer. They're just thinking, I can just slap shit together and it'll work. But especially this day and age, it's the biggest problem. It doesn't work, not anymore. So again, that's why I pay top dollar or relatively top dollar for my script writers, because I know it starts from them. Obviously, everyone has their bit and piece, but they are the bread and butter. Because if they don't write 1,500 2,000 words that are engaging, that are enticing, that someone actually feels an emotional way during it, or they don't think of something or something that doesn't match with the video, then I can't stitch it together to make it go viral, to get 5-10 million views on my videos. So I really need to ensure that is at the top per se. So that's obviously the script writer, and then the voiceover, another thing. And again, engaging, exciting, someone that doesn't fall asleep after 5 minutes of recording consistently, and they don't have a croaky voice, and like all these things, good audio, good recording, no breaths. So you've got all these editing happening as well, and then video editors, the same thing, making relatively relatable content and stitching it all together, making it exciting, quick cuts, engaging content so people watch it and they go, oh, that's cool, or I didn't know that, or again, making them feel a certain way. So at at each part within the process, someone's always feeling something, because you can say something to someone, but that doesn't mean they see it, doesn't mean they think it. Whether you can make them feel it, now all the emotional triggers are going off, and I really try to focus on that with all my videos. And that's why I get such good results for myself, my clients, and that's why they happen so quickly, because there's so much emotion involved that people just overlook.